Happy Friday, everyone. It's December 4th, last day of the week. And yeah, it was a good one. Today is a green day for me. Pretty decent. Wish it could have been a little bit better, but today we're up $329, which is pretty good. Um, I did trade quite a bit. Once again, I'm trying to break this habit and I'm having a really, really hard time. Um, not I'm over trading. I made I think 153 trades today, which is once again just too much. And I'd like to um, have bigger gains. Maybe less trades and bigger gains per trade. And I think part of the problem is that I'm so risk adverse with this margin that I'm as soon as I'm up just a little green, I sell it and book the profit, but it's just a small amount. And it's like I'm getting my timing wrong on a lot of these trades. Or I'm getting it right, but I'm just not letting it continue on and holding it. And so that's just something it's a daily battle, but trying to get better at it. So here's the intraday balance here. This is kind of what happened. Once again, I think I opened up every day this week in the hole. So my first, second, and third trades uh, typically put me in the hole. At least the first one did. And well, this one wasn't as bad. I was down 55 on the first trade. I just hate being red on the first trade. It to me kind of sets the tone of the day, but um, even though we're up green, it was still just a battle all day. It was back and forth, kind of a roller coaster. So the biggest I was down at any point was earlier today. It was down 124. Not too bad, but I had to dig out of it. So made some smart trades or better trades and got myself up to 196 and then flushed that again right down the toilet and broke even at 14 and then started climbing back up. So this roller coaster and um, I think it's gonna happen every day in the market, but it's just a matter of trying to get better at reading things. I don't think I'm the best at picking maybe entry points, but I mean, I was green every day this week, which is good. I just want to really improve my numbers. So this was the running balance, and what I really liked about today, even though I was shooting for a goal of like 7 to 500, I came in short at 329, but I did walk out at the peak of the day for me, so that's great. I didn't work my way down and then try to, you know, dip up a little bit. I actually finished on my strongest number of 329, which is good. So the main thing I traded today was PPSI, and we'll take a quick look at the limit. Let's look at the calendar real quick. Here's December, and excuse me, no, that's right. So Monday, on the last day of November, had a really bad red day. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, that was down 895. But technically starting this month on December 1st, Tuesday, up 796. So every day of this week minus Monday was green. So that's good. Up 1655 on the month so far. And I really want to continue this trend. As you can see, November, I had a good start, was green on a lot, and then I just would botch it with these bad red days. I didn't have a whole lot. I had 6 red days, and just made horrible red days. And the green days were just okay. They weren't really great progress. So there was a lot of them, 13 green days on November. So that's good, but the red days are torture when I make a red day. So anyways, looking to continue the streak here and avoid my disastrous big red days. Hopefully I can really limit those. Maybe, you know, avoid them at all. Worst case scenario, have one big bad day. But let's just, for me, not plan for that at all and watch the risk management. Let's take a look at the charts today, PPSI. This was a pretty crazy roller coaster. I think my first trade out of the day was, I always get fooled by these push-ups in the morning. I'm realizing I do bad typically on my second trade, so I need to maybe practice more patience and sit back a little bit more, wait for the day to unfold to show me what some of these stocks are going to do, because obviously this week jumping right into it didn't help. I was always read and get faked out on stuff like this where it looks like it's going to go for a real strong push, continue on, and it just turns around and I take a bad loss. So but this thing, I was watching it, was trading sideways, and that's excellent push up, reached its high 610 and just started fading it and had a real bad rip down. Hope you didn't get caught in that. That's why I kind of like my strategy of getting in and getting out, because sometimes when you hold, you just get caught in these bad random rips down, and that's just no bueno. You could have lost a big amount. That's just one huge candle. It's crazy. And for this one, look, it just, from there, that huge rip down just started trending sideways again, and then another massive rip down in 2 candles, and then consolidating again, and it held this area, which was good, and had another rip up. So just a matter of trying to time. These are very hard to time, to see that they were going to push through. And sometimes what I would like to do is, I've done this before, is anticipate these moves, these huge moves, but they're hard to catch sometime, and if you jump in too early, you end up sometimes just holding through a consolidation and risk a flash down. And so I just don't like doing that. I like sometimes to wait for the confirmation of those green candles. But then again, sometimes it's too late to jump in once they've already had this huge push. So very difficult today, but I'm happy with the 329 overall in the day. I did trade, what was the other one? PPSI, HGSH. HGSH. Now this one did have a really good push up, and that's where I was watching and had some trades in there. And the rest of the day, it just faded for a long time. I did see this curl up, but once it hit that peak, it just faded all day. So I kind of stepped out of it after that. But anyways, happy Friday to you. This is ending my week. Pretty happy about my progress this week. Been pretty good. And I just want to put on another great week next week. I'd like to shoot for maybe 2,000 or 3,000 next week. Hopefully I can do it, and we'd get some good momentum. That's going to leave it here for me on Friday. Hope you guys take care. Have an excellent Friday. And let me know where you're at on your journey. I'd like to know if you're up green today and by how much, and if you're red, if you had a bad red day. Let me know. Put it in the comments, and make sure to subscribe and like. And once again, this is kind of my vlog, and I consider myself beginner, intermediate trader, and I just like for you guys to kind of follow along in the journey. I know there's a lot of you out there that are getting into trading, or have been trading for a while, and would really like to kind of compare yourself to other people out in the world. And so anyways, that's all I got. You guys take care, and we'll see you all in the next one.